Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Manning's Giants going up against Wilson Seahawks. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now a play fake here on first down. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too.
Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back get some movement. Some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Yeah, went to the right side. Is there a preference, right or left, for a lot of these guys that run the ball at this level?
I know in the good old days, most teams were constructed to run to the right side. I can't tell you exactly why. That was the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, the power won.
Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
His pass caught at the 4. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season, what do they need to improve and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better at the linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up the interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon Collins played at an MVP level on the defensive side of the ball as safety. And Janoris Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They come out here in the eye. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now Manning, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. On the run, Darkwa. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Well, that's the Kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is, just throw it up there, he'll go get it.
7 yards to go on second down. They'll run again now with Darquan. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage or they can play close to the line of scrimmage, and the end result is often the same, a big-time play for their defensive team, and that's exactly what we just saw.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing is Manning on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And now a first down following that long gain.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player. Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line.
Dropped back at the 15-yard line. It was a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 11, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
To throw is Wilson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jermaine Kearse from 3 yards out, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's a nugget, Charles, on OBJ. This year he had 101 catches, now 288 for his first 3 years in the league. That ties him with his former LSU teammate, Jarvis Landry, for most catches for a receiver in their first 3 years in the NFL.
And just think about it this way. LSU is known as a running back factory as well. So wide receivers coming into the league and doing the damage they're doing, absolutely incredible. But I do know this. OBJ will tease his former teammate and say, don't forget, we're tied, but I missed a few games my rookie year. If I played those games, I'd be way ahead of you. Yeah. Partner, I know the ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of the call and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Seahawks offense now, they got to get back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
it. But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now,
yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Now Manning shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
It's caught. Shepard. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. They go back to the air here after the INT. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And it's second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. A fake. Now it's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Sliding it. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And New York set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That's caught inside the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just needed to do a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
You talking right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shreds the tackle. And look out. I think he's going to go.
Oh, Darko, I don't.
And all the way
You talking
in.
reckless, my
Touchdown, New York. Orleans Darkwa, 53 yards. And the Giants
really
able to get this back within a touchdown.
I missed.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on
You
here.
talking
And
reckless.
our score is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
You hungry. I just ran out of food. I cooked my last. I gotta go to my, well, I'm going to my mom's house tomorrow anyway. I probably get paid tomorrow too.
As
So.
they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at
That's why I ain't really tripping.
If
I don't get paid tomorrow, I stay at my mom's house.
And following the
And I'll get paid
just
Thursday
after the
morning.
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just and a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. On second down, Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third and long. It's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out.
See, you really bugging right now.
But they're still down here, Charles.
You dangerously quiet right now.
Concerned, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
You really talking reckless, my
quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, Manning caught. It's Cruz left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now the
See, you
Seahawks are
talking
going to take
dangerously
time out here
reckless
on
right now.
defense.
See,
It's just their first.
like I stunned you
remaining
because you my
as they
seed.
burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Fresh set of downs here. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Left side is Beckham. It's been Beckham.
Red zone opportunity. They'll run with Darkwa. And he is
See, what the fuck are you talking about?
here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That selection
Huh?
of draw play felt a lot like, hey,
No,
we
I
threw
don't.
a bunch,
You're
we
talking
can catch
stupid.
them off guard instead of staying with what was
Hung
actually
up the
working.
phone. For what?
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's caught by OBJ. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And you hung up.
Indeed going for it on 4th. He finds Beckham complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
What exactly meaning?
The feel that I get on this,
I slapped the shit out
they
of
felt
somebody.
like 3 was just not going to be enough after
Said I
getting
slapped
this
the shit
deep
out
in
of
their
somebody.
territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
You talking
That tells
reckless,
me
my
that during
team.
the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like
Nigga,
maybe
you just talking
they're
like
a
I
better
won't
team,
talk.
and they want to go ahead and prove
You
it
really
convincingly.
on it.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down.
But you been getting tight, though.
About the 5.
You was never not getting tight, my
Yard,
dude.
and it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense,
You're talking like
got
you
a
never
drag
get
route
tight.
on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your
Really
guy go
talking
because he might
stupid.
wander into some tough coverage.
That's how I'm feeling.
Now a play fake. Manning. And this
That's just
is
how
going
I
to be
feel, man.
incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 4th down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gould is able to put it through. But
Oh,
there is
yes.
a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense
yeah.
for jumping. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And Manning keeps, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Eli Manning scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the
See it right now. I feel you talking a little bit too crazy
tying
for me.
this football game. Eli's going to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks.
It was different in Puerto Rico. What you thought? Like, I'm really trying to figure out what you thinking about that. You be talking like you want some type of recklessness.
You gotta feel there's a sense of urgency.
That sand is dirt. That's why. Like, you ain't even know that.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's caught on the left side by Kurz.
Like right now, I'm starting to think that you ain't feeling it. You feel me?
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. To throw is Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's mad dirty though, like, and you ain't even know that.
Washington, all square.
Yes, I remember seeing that. You talking like I'm stupid. Shit dirty, man. See, you talking dangerously reckless right
play
now.
action here on first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 42 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
You ain't got no boyfriend. What you want? Like, you blaming the world because people, they going out with they boyfriends and you ain't, like, you sound really crazy right now, my G.
They're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw is Manning. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. First down, this is Rawls. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Backing up. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. New York set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a deep touchdown, Giants! Odell Beckham, 76 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about acceleration. It's about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast.
Every time I say that, you
get the top speed and complete that play.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, shit.
He's at the 50.
The 30.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 105 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. This game wasn't tied for long. How about that? A big return here in the fourth.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. Fourth quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regain the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass.
See, we talking real
do
reckless.
that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Darkwa. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now Darkwa. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. But so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing is Manning. He finds Beckham complete. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Yeah, I really feel like you talking reckless. By being so quiet.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Back to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him right up the gun.
But we stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
See what the fuck you talking about.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now receiver in motion left. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2.
He's probably going to win this.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
This is my last chance to score.
Back to throw. That's caught at the 3. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Well, no doubt.